There are 38 names on this spreadsheet. Every single one fixes electric cars for a living. I asked all of them one question. Which EV would you spend your own money on? Not one said Tesla. Not one named a German badge. Nothing over $45,000. The technicians who tear down battery packs every day are buying the cars manufacturers barely advertise. And if you're about to drop $50,000 on an EV, don't. Not until you've seen this list. Let's get into it. Number 7. Chevrolet Equinox EV, 2024 to present. This is the best-selling EV in America that isn't a Tesla. Nearly 58,000 sold last year, and nobody ever calls it exciting. $34,995, 319 miles of range. No other EV in America gives you 315 plus miles for less. And when I asked technicians about it, the same word kept coming back: normal. One front motor, a proven 400-volt system, a liquid-cooled battery, nothing that makes a technician think that's going to be expensive in year 6. One Michigan tech put it best: the Equinox EV is the most boring car in our shop, and that's the highest compliment I can give. It's the one I bought. Owners agree. They rate it 5 out of 5 for reliability, far above class average and rare for a model this new. The trade-offs: no Apple CarPlay, middling 150 kilowatt charging, and a 20 to 30% range hit in deep winter. The charging gripe just got smaller. Though, with GM's adapter, the Equinox now plugs into Tesla's supercharger network, the largest and most reliable in North America. Technicians shrug at the rest, because 319 miles and a full factory warranty for under $35,000 is math they respect. That's the first of 5 cars on this list you can buy straight out of a showroom. The next 2 you won't find there at all. And that's exactly where the bargains start. Number 6. Nissan Leaf, 2018 to 2022. Buy used. On paper, this car shouldn't be anywhere near this list. It earned its spot under very specific conditions. The 40 kilowatt-hour version, bought used, in a temperate climate. The reason is simple: the Leaf has no liquid battery cooling. In Arizona, that's a deal breaker. Heat kills batteries, and early Leafs in hot climates degraded badly. But in cooler regions, the UK, Germany, the Pacific Northwest, that weakness mostly disappears. And what's left is the simplest electric drivetrain ever mass-produced. One motor, one gear, one battery. 15 years of real-world data since 2011, with no complex thermal management and no 800-volt electronics to fail. A technician in Manchester bought a 2019 Leaf for his daily commute. There is nothing on this car I'm worried about. Nothing. I can't say that about anything else in my parking lot. And the prices are almost unfair. Clean used examples run $9,000 to $13,000, with running costs to match. Brake pads regularly last over 100,000 miles. Better yet, this is the easiest EV in the world to inspect before buying. The dash displays 12 battery capacity bars, walk away from anything under 10, and a $20 OBD dongle running the Leaf Spy app shows the pack's true state of health in 5 minutes, right there in the seller's driveway. The one genuine annoyance is the Chichadimo fast charging port, a dying standard that rules out easy road trips. Technicians don't care. They bought it as a commuter, and at this price, that trade-off is easy. One warning on timing: the 3rd generation Leaf is now on sale at $29,990, with liquid cooling and a NACS port. Both historic weaknesses fixed, which means values on the old car only have one direction left: down. As a second car, this might be the best dollar per mile deal in the entire EV market, and it's not the only used bargain technicians are quietly buying up. The next car comes with a hidden advantage no brand new EV can match. Number 5. Chevrolet Bolt, 2019 to 2023. Buy used. American technicians were almost unanimous about this one. It's not sold in Europe. This pick is for North American buyers. And it might be the single best used EV value in the country. Yes, the Bolt had the battery recall. Every technician brought it up, then explained why it's exactly the reason they bought one. GM replaced the affected packs with brand new LG cells, so thousands of used Bolts on the market are 5- and 6-year-old cars carrying batteries with almost no miles on them, plus a fresh battery warranty running from the replacement date. One Ohio technician called it the only depreciation glitch I've ever seen in this business. And the rest of the car was already proven. A simple 400-volt system, a single motor, liquid cooling that handles hot climates properly. Having looked at degradation data across hundreds of these cars, the post-recall packs are holding up exceptionally well. Most show under 8% capacity loss even with heavy use. The honest weakness is fast charging. 55 kilowatts is slow by modern standards. Technicians don't care. They charge at home overnight, like 90% of EV owners actually do. $13,000 to $18,000 buys a clean example with a replaced pack, roughly 250 miles of range, and electricity costs around $35 a month. The one catch, not every used Bolt got a new battery, so the paperwork matters. Run the VIN through GM's recall lookup before any money changes hands, and ask the seller for the replacement records. And if you want the full checklist for verifying battery health, replacement records, and warranty status before buying any EV, I've put together a complete buyer's guide that covers all of it. Links in the description. Now, the used market isn't for everyone. The final 4 cars on this list are all still sitting in showrooms today, starting with the boldest choice of the entire project. Number 4. Kia EV3, 2024 to present. This is the newest car on the list, and normally, new is exactly what technicians avoid. It earned its place because of what Kia didn't do with it. While the headlines went to Kia's 800-volt cars, the EV3 runs the proven 400-volt system Hyundai and Kia have spent nearly a decade refining. That one decision is the whole story here. The 800-volt cars are brilliant. They charge incredibly fast, but their new generation of power electronics brought a failure pattern technicians know well. Charging control units dying, with out-of-warranty repairs running past $4,000. The EV3 skips that risk entirely. Boring, proven electronics in a brand new body. A technician near Seoul who works on Hyundai Group EVs every day told me, the 400-volt cars are the ones we never see. That's why I ordered an EV3 for my wife. The numbers hold up too. The 81.4 kilowatt-hour long-range version is rated at 370 miles. Call it 280 to 300 in the real world. And efficiency is the quiet headline, over 4 miles per kilowatt-hour in mixed driving, which means lower running costs and less battery stress. Physical climate buttons survive the touchscreen purge, and the packaging gives you more usable space than crossovers a class above. The trophy cabinet agrees. 96 journalists from 30 countries named it 2025 World Car of the Year. The car it beat in the final, the BMW X3, on sale across Europe and Korea since 2024, expected in the US late this year at $35,000 to $37,000. Not the cheapest car here, but the most complete. Still, new always carries a little risk. The next car has 8 years of proof behind it. Number 3. Kia Niro EV, 2023 to present. This one kept appearing in technician driveways on 3 different continents, along with its predecessor, the e-Niro. If the EV3 is the future of Kia's trusted formula, the Niro is the proof it works. This powertrain has been in service since 2018 with remarkably little drama. Having tracked degradation reports on this platform for years, the pattern is consistent. Most cars show just 8 to 12% capacity loss at 100,000 miles. Excellent for a nickel-based chemistry and the kind of number that makes a battery warranty feel like a formality. What technicians value most is what's missing. No 800-volt charging unit to fail, no air-cooled battery, no experimental software platform. And that one's pointed, because when I asked which cars they see most often, the same answer kept coming up: Volkswagen's early ID models, where software glitches became their own repair category. A technician in Denver put it plainly: I see what comes through the shop. The Niro is the car that doesn't. After 8 years on the market, that's not luck. That's a pattern. It's also quietly practical. Around 250 miles of real-world range, a genuinely usable trunk, and a heat pump to protect winter range. From $39,700 in the US before destination and incentives. Similar money in Europe. Or here's the insider move. The same proven powertrain sits in 2019 to 2021 e-Niros, now trading around $18,000 to $20,000 used. Half the price, identical hardware. Not exciting, not fast. Just the EV your most sensible friend would own for a decade without one complaint. But the next car is one American technicians never even got the chance to buy, and it still nearly topped this list. Number 2. BYD Dolphin, 2023 to present. This is the one that made European technicians genuinely enthusiastic, and the only car this high on the list that Americans can't buy. Across Europe, Latin America, Australia, and Asia, it's one of the best-selling EVs on the planet, and the technicians who work on Chinese EVs rate it above almost anything from a legacy brand. The reason is the Blade battery. It's an LFP pack, lithium iron phosphate, the most thermally stable, longest-lasting chemistry in mass production. No cobalt, no nickel-rich cathode degrading under fast charging. Charge it to 100% every single night, and it simply doesn't care. Then there's how it's built. BYD shapes the cells long and flat and builds them into the pack structure itself, a battery that famously passes the nail penetration test. Punch a steel spike through a cell and it doesn't catch fire. It barely warms up. The chemistry is rated for over 3,000 full charge cycles, and on a real-world range of around 200 miles. That's 500,000 miles of theoretical battery life. A technician in Rotterdam who services mixed fleets told me, the German cars generate 3 times the workshop visits of the BYDs. People don't want to hear it, but the build quality conversation about Chinese EVs is 5 years out of date. The industry just proved his point. BYD's even smaller city car, the Seagull, became the first Chinese vehicle ever to win a World Car Award, at the same ceremony where the EV3 took the top prize. It's landing in Europe as the Dolphin Surf for around $20,000. Downsides: a soft ride, limited region options, and tariffs pushing prices up in some markets. But at $25,000 to $32,000, depending on region, the Dolphin delivers battery technology premium brands charge double for. And if you're watching from America, pay attention anyway, because this is the car your next EV will be built to beat. Yet on that spreadsheet of 38 names, even this wasn't the most common answer. Number 1. Hyundai Kona Electric, 2023 to present. More technicians put their own money on this car than any other vehicle in the entire project. And when I asked why, the answer was always the same. It's the most proven affordable EV powertrain on the road. The original Kona Electric launched in 2018, and the 64 kilowatt-hour version became the unofficial test mule for what electric drivetrains can endure. Taxi and fleet cars have pushed these past 300,000, even 400,000 kilometers, and 5-year-old examples routinely test at 90 to 95% of their original battery capacity. The motors essentially don't wear, and the reduction gear is a sealed unit that outlives the car. This catches a lot of buyers off guard, but the data has been clear for years. On this platform, the battery is not the thing that dies. The second-generation Kona, on sale since 2023, kept that formula and fixed the complaints: more space, faster charging, and physical climate controls, kept alive while the rest of the industry deleted theirs. It still avoids every expensive failure mode in the modern EV market. Proven 400-volt electronics, liquid cooling, a conventional serviceable heat pump. A technician in Hamburg summed it up: premium customers pay me every month. Kona owners I see once a year, for a checkup they probably didn't need. Now, full transparency, because the details matter here. In Europe, you can still buy the 65.4 kilowatt-hour long-range version with around 260 miles of range. In the US, Hyundai just trimmed the lineup to a single standard range model, 200 miles, around $33,000. Same bulletproof powertrain, smaller battery. Perfect for commuting, tight for road trips. And if you need more range, that's exactly why the Niro sits one spot back on this list. But remember that $50,000 you were about to spend? The car the experts trust most costs $33,000, backed by a 10-year, 100,000-mile battery warranty in the US. That's the verdict from the people who know. There's your list: 7 cars. And look at what's missing. Not one German badge, not one Tesla. The brand spending billions on marketing couldn't convince the people who see EVs with their panels off. And notice what these 7 share: proven 400-volt systems instead of cutting-edge electronics, battery chemistry with years of field data behind it, liquid cooling, physical controls. 3 of them run variations of the same Hyundai Kia powertrain. And that's not a coincidence. When technicians on 3 continents independently land on the same hardware, that's the closest thing to a verdict this industry produces. If you've suspected the most heavily advertised EVs aren't the most dependable ones, the people who repair them just confirmed it. And if you're acting on this list, don't walk onto a lot unprepared. The buyer's guide, linked in the description, walks you through every check that matters: battery health, warranty fine print, and the questions dealers hope you won't ask. If this list just saved you money, the like button costs nothing. And subscribe for honest EV advice with no brand loyalty. because the next expensive mistake we help you avoid might be your own. I'll see you in the next one. You are